Hi, everybody. This is your stay-at-home grandma, and I'm doing two things tonight because I was supposed to do the cooking last night, but you know the story if you went on my page. I forgot to take the meat out, and then my girlfriend came and stole me from my house and took me to dinner. So anyway, I didn't know that when I did the review and everything, but I knew it when she came, so I just didn't do it. So I'm doing it tonight, and I'm going to go on with herbs and things like that. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fine. Hi, Kenneth. How are you? Good to see you. So I have my laptop up tonight because it's easier for me to work with my laptop when I'm doing the herbs. So over here is the meat that's going into the taco, and this is a baked taco, and it has gee whiz, I'm losing words. It has crescent rolls. I'm sorry. I've been working all day. Oh, and I had to do an application because I'm going to a surgical dentist, and I think I got a job because I had to fill out an application. That application was so doggone long. I think they wanted to know my shoe size and what kind of cologne I wore and all that other kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm getting ready to season the taco. I'm using garlic salt. I'm eyeballing this, so this is about a half a teaspoon. Okay. I'm using onion powder, although it has onions in it. And this is onion powder. Okay, I am using garlic and herb seasoning. It has no salt in it. I am using garlic pepper. Someone around here likes garlic. Wonder who. Okay, I am using some tomato basil seasoning, half a teaspoon. And I'm using some pepper flakes. And I'm going to use a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper first. And some salt. Now this has been on for a minute, so I'm about to take it off and put it in the pan because I have to bake this in the oven. But I'm going to stir it up first. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this over very, very gingerly to the pot. But this is what you call a one-part meal. And I like them because there's not a whole lot of dishes to do. Maybe two. I have rice made already, though. Then I'm going to mix this around just a little bit. Then I'm going to put cheese on it. Okay. Now I have the mild cheddar cheese. You can use the Mexican cheese. You can use whatever you want. I just got mild cheddar. I'm going to use up this bag. Okay, I'm going to put this in a little, and I'll be right back. I got to put this in the garbage. I am consistent with putting my stuff in the garbage. So now, put this on the top, the rest of the rolls. So it's hard to determine whether we turn our air conditioner on or turn it off, because up until yesterday was like 80 to something degrees, but before that it was like 62 and it was cold. So, it's fall. Okay, so that's that. Now, that goes on. And I'm going to put a little bit of butter on top of that. Hey, Renee, how you doing? You get your meal yet, Renee? I'm going to put a little butter on the top of this. Just a little. And like I said, it's a one-pot meal. It's real easy to do. You can add, subtract, or multiply what you want. I put in the hamburger, I put, the diced tomatoes and all of that. Oh, I forgot the taco seasoning. I made my own taco seasoning too. I'm gonna spread it around. Okay. Oh, okay. You're having trouble walking. Have you gone to the doctor's? Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's on 350. Put it in for about a half an hour to an hour, depending upon your oven. I'm not, because I'm in a temporary house right now, I'm not used to this oven, so. I'm gonna put it in. So now we're waiting for that to cook. We can talk about herbs. I'm going to turn my computer around very carefully without scratching you all, because you know that sound that it makes. I'm still here. I'm just getting ready to turn it around. Well, Friday night dinner, Renee, is not until the third Friday of the month. So we're going to say that you're going to get better. Hey. So, Renee, what's the doctor saying? What is it and what's bothering it? I'm not that kind of a doctor. I'm a head doctor, but I am an herbalist. And that's what I came here to do. So maybe, you have any stretches or anything that you have to do, Renee? With them? You can go on the internet and see it's their physical therapists, and they're Bob and Brad, and they're the two most famous physical therapists on the internet, in their opinion. But they're really good, because I was going to physical therapy and stuff like that, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. So I do them. So look them up, Bob and Brad, and they're really good. They're good physical therapists. and they're actually physical therapists, but they're on the internet. So they give a lot of quick, like things that you can do. Yeah, you might have to take like glucosamine, and probably there are a lot of different things. And I'm doing it this way, but I will probably look up the bursitis and the arthritis. But I have here, I'm going to do 4 tonight. And I have this book. I don't have my books. Okay. They're over the house in the box. And I have to change some things. So I'll put my stuff. It's in my description box, but I have to change some things around. But this right here, yeah, I hope she feels better too. This right here is the first aid, the natural first aid for herbal treatments for ailments and injuries, and emergency preparedness and wildlife safety. And this is, it is by Brigitte Mars, Brigitte Mars, and she's an herbalist. She's an AHG. And I've had this for years. And it's something that I actually go by, and I actually will teach by it along with my books that are, of course, if you don't know, Kenneth, I had a fire, so I'm in a temporary house right now. So my books are in the shed. So it happens. But also, if you get a massage therapist, if you know one, have her do some warm oil massage on your legs as well. You can actually do it too, or you can have Jonaside do it. And that will feel better. And of course, it's getting cold and stuff like that, and it's been rainy everywhere. So, because the rain got my knees, I'm still kind of like swashbuckling around the house. You're welcome. First thing I'm going to talk about tonight is echinacea, echinacea. That's how you spell it. Echinacea. That's echinacea. And that's because I like to think, this is what I think. I'd like to think that because I took so much echinacea and vitamin C and elderberry, and I'm going to talk about elderberry too, and other things, that's why I haven't got COVID, because my husband had it twice and my granddaughter had it twice. And I took care of my husband the whole time. And his nurse was kind of amazed because she said, "How come you don't get anything?" I said, "Because I live on herbs and vitamins." Okay. I only take 3 medications that are prescribed for me by my doctor. And I took 6. They had been weaning me off. So hopefully they'll wean me off the other ones as well. But mine is because of the stroke, and it's because of blood pressure, and possibly because of cholesterol. So I'm not fooling with it right now. But at my age, okay, it's really good, because my mother-in-law, when she was my age, she was taking like 16 or 17 pills. I'm not going to do that. So echinacea. Okay, let's go with that. It when you have a sore throat, that's what. Yeah, I take the elderberry. You take what, echinacea every day, or elderberry? Because echinacea, when you have a sore throat, and my granddaughter will be like, "Damn," she calls me damning. I need some echinacea because I'm getting a sore throat. She comes over, she gets it because I give her echinacea. She buys it, but she uses it. And I don't take mine every day. I take it 7 on and 7 off. But it's good because it helps to clear up any mucus or any phlegm or anything that gets into your system and stuff like that. So, during the COVID thing, my granddaughter, in fact, 2 of my granddaughters had it. My daughter had it. I wasn't around her though, but my oldest granddaughter was with me, and my husband had it twice. And I just stuck with my my herbs and vitamins and stuff like that, orange juice. But the echinacea in and of itself helps to build your system, your immune system. So it's very good for your immune system. And on taking it, you know, you'll find that it releases all of the bad toxins in you. And that's it. Now, one of the things that I found out was vitamin C, which is a vitamin, and we're talking about herbs and vitamins. I take chewy vitamin C. Okay, so I'm a whip, but but I'm a wimp. So I was taking all these herbs and vitamins in the pill and tablet form, and I was swallowing these things. And I said to my doctor, I said, "Can't I just take like chewy, gummies?" And she said, "Yeah, because most of them are sugar free. They should be. Just make sure that they're sugar free. Although I don't have diabetes, I don't want it." Okay, so I started taking. I got it from Amazon, the vitamin C, and I've been taking it for over a year, and it's wonderful. I take three chewies a day of vitamin C. I take 2 elderberries. Okay. Elderberry, I'm going to do elderberry all by itself because it's a long list of things. Hey, Rochelle, how you doing? Yeah. I mean, it's because when you start taking pills and stuff like that, after a while, you just like, I don't feel like swallowing those. So, like, I chew the elderberries very, very happily, and I chew the vitamin C. I take potassium in a chewy. I just got turmeric and crucicum. So I'm going to start taking that because I've been swallowing the pills. I'll put those away just in case I run out of them. But yeah, I'm blaming. But the echinacea is really good, and it does build up your system. So that's why I do 7 on and 7 off, because it gives my system a chance to rest. But then it like puts up a barrier around you, And my mother swore by it, and she used to make me echinacea tea all the time. So now the next thing, believe it or not, I want to say this: apple cider vinegar. Okay, is also wonderful. We're going to talk about the body, then we'll talk about the hair later. But apple cider vinegar, a little bit of apple cider vinegar every morning, okay, will also help you. You get rid of all the mucus, all the phlegm, and everything like that. If you don't want to take it by itself, take it with some water. Just a teaspoonful. Hey, I bring it every day. What's up? Thanks for coming by. I had fun on your page earlier. If you don't know I bring it every day, you got to go visit her. She's amazing. And I take apples, but I take apple cider vinegar also in a tablet form right now. But when I'm out of it, I just take the apple cider vinegar. I tried Bragg's apple cider, but this apple cider vinegar alone is just really good. The one with the mother in it, though. Okay, make sure that has it. Okay, so again, I'm looking at the book, but one of the things that I really do think that we tend to forget is ourselves. And one of the things that I always say, especially during the wintertime, and when it's cold out and everything like that, is to have chamomile tea bags or chamomile loose if you want to make loose tea, and have it and make that tea and let it steep before you go to bed and drink that chamomile. Chamomile doesn't only just let you rest, but it helps to clean out your system, you know. And one of the things I like about chamomile is I love the way it smells too when I'm different like that. But the one thing I like about chamomile is that you can get a good night's sleep from it. But it also does take care of your system. It just like says, it's just like somebody saying in your ear, rest, and then your whole system just completely just slows down and takes the time out and everything like that, which is good. It's really good. And I always say that you do that. Okay. So anyway, now let me tell you something about echinacea too, but let me go back to that. And it's in the book. And it says it's a root flower, and the leaves and the flower and the seeds are Echinacea purpurea. And it's used internally and topically for infection. Stimulates the immune system by increasing white blood cells production. For threatened colds, puncture wounds, or venomous bites, and antifunctional, antifungal, not functional, and anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, and antiviral, and a wound healer. So it does a lot, but it helps to relax your system, echinacea as well. Okay. Now the other thing is garlic. Okay. No, so you're gonna have garlic breath, but at least you won't have cold breath, pneumonia breath, those kinds of things. Garlic is really, really good for your system. Okay. I'll tell you a story. When I was a little girl, long ago, I had a really bad cold, and I was coughing and everything like that. And my mother didn't even know where it came from because my mother gave me everything under the sun. And so I'm laying in the bed and I'm coughing, and I'm coughing up stuff and everything like that. And I smell my mother making what I thought was soup. And she used to make this onion and garlic soup, and I loved it. Okay. And I'm thinking she's making soup for me, and I'm like perking up and everything like that. My mother gets a towel, lays it on my chest. She put plastic on my chest first, and then she got a towel and she laid it on my chest. And she poured this, she got the soup and put it in there some kind of way so that it wouldn't get the bed all messed up and everything like that, and put it on my chest. An hour later, I was like, all that stuff was up. All of the mucus, everything was up. So I would not suggest that you do this unless you have to, but it worked, and then she gave me some soup. She made enough so that I could have some soup after, because I love that soup. And I'm surprised I don't make it, but I don't think I make it like my mother anyway. But that's a good thing. Garlic is good for the immune system. Okay, it's an anti-parasitic. Okay, it's antifungal, it's antiseptic, and it immune stimulant. All right. Now, golden seal root is another one. Okay, but I'll do this one first, and that's ginger root. Ginger tea or ginger by itself, if you can eat a piece of ginger, okay, it's just a little piece of ginger. Okay, if not, put it in hot water, let it steep for about an hour, and drink it. Okay, that clears all of the system out, and everything like that. I don't take ginger every day, but I know people that do. Okay, that say that it works. I've never been one to, I know it's not that I don't like ginger, but I love it, but I just don't need to add to my whole pill pushing tip perspective situation, even though I take more vitamins and herbs than I do pills. Anybody got any questions? Or does anybody want to come up? I said I didn't put it in, and I'm sorry. So the last one I'm going to do for tonight, and if you want to talk, you can come up. All right. Is, believe it or not, peppermint. Okay. Peppermint is like a wonderful type of an herb, because you can grow it right outside. I grow it right outside. And it grows wild. It does. But peppermint in and of itself, if you take the leaves off the peppermint plant and also mush that down, into the cup, and pour hot water over and let that steep. It does a beautiful job of cleaning out your chest. Okay. And it's really good. They used to, I don't know whether you know this or not, none of you are probably that old, but they used to use them for smelling salts when I was a kid, at funerals and things like that. And when somebody fainted or felt dizzy or something like that, they'd use it as a smelling salt. And a lot of the, I don't know that they do that anymore. I just have never went to go buy it, but they do sell peppermint oil. Okay. And peppermint oil on a little piece of a tissue or some Kleenex or cotton swab, and you smell it, and it cleans your sinuses right out. You can also make a 10, of hot water and peppermint oil, make a 10 over your head, and it completely lets you breathe again very nicely. So, like I said, if anybody has any questions or anything, or wants to come up or anything like that, they can do that. And I'm going to probably do that. I think I'll do it every Wednesday night. That just makes sense. And I'll do the before, and then we'll talk about it and whatever, or we'll talk about anything. I really don't care. But it does make you feel better. It does make you, that peppermint just releases all the endorphins to make you feel better. And it's funny because I spray my mattress with alcohol, peppermint oil, and tea tree oil. Okay. And I spray it every night before I go to bed. So, well, I spray the sheets, but because I have a mattress cover, I every 6 months wash it, but during the time that I don't wash it, when we're changing my sheets, which is every week, I spray that mattress cover with that. And that keeps everything away, and of course it makes it smell good too. So, so anybody got any questions? The food's still cooking in the oven. And again, I apologize for last night, but like I said, I didn't take the meat out. And I did my review. It was a knock on the door. My friend and her sister were standing there going, "You're going with us." How could I say no? How could I say no? Let me check this food. Be right back. Play nicely with everybody. I bring it. Watch them. Well, that's just bubbling away. It's almost done. A few more minutes, and I'll take it out and show it to you. Yeah, Renee, my knees hurt too, so I know what you're going through. But mine is from the cold, I know that. And I need to rub them down tonight before I go to bed. So, and if there's anything that you want me to, if there's any herb or anything that you want to know about, just write it in there, and some herbs, most of the herbs I know, but they have a lot of new herbs now. And I've studied a few of them, but I haven't really studied all of them. And I don't think anybody can give you an answer to everything. Also, I'm going to tell you, and I've been trying to tell you, and I keep forgetting, but on my page, in the description box is Fetch. If you want to join it, you save your receipts, take a picture of it with your phone, send it in, and you get all kinds of cards and everything. And it's right on my page. And it's good. Because you go grocery shopping, you go to the restaurant, to go anywhere, and you save all the receipts and just take the pictures of them. Okay, Arnica's good. Arnica is very good. It's really good. But like I said, try Bob and Brad. For anybody else, try Bob and Brad. Again, they're the two most famous physical therapists on the internet. In fact, I think I'll put their website on my page because I swear by them. I do other ones as well, but they seem to be the ones that I like. You know how that is. So, what did you all have for dinner? You have anything interesting? I just wonder, what'd you have for dinner, Renee? What'd you have? I bring it. What'd you have, Kenneth? What did you have, Rochelle? I know Renee probably didn't have anything because she ain't walking good. So, hey, I bring it. What are you cooking on Friday? Or is that like a surprise? I was just wondering. Oh, it is? Oh, that's right. I don't know why I think you're in Massachusetts. You're in Washington? Upstate Washington? Am I right? Oh, Tetrazzini. My girlfriend that came yesterday with her sister. I forgot her daughter was here. Her daughter was a chef. We are going to be making pasta. We made it before last year or the year before online, but we're making it again. So watch, because she knows what she's doing. Yeah, West Virginia State. I thought, cacciatore. I love cacciatore. It is, it's something I don't make often, but when I make it, I'm in love. I'm checking my phone because I was trying to set it upstairs, and for some reason or other, I thought the phone was broken for a minute. But it's just down here. You love it too? Like I said, it's not something that I make all the time, but I don't know. It's just something about it. Also, I have a site for you called Just Play. Now you don't get a lot of money, but if you play constantly games, like I play for my brain development, I play certain games for my brain development, and you get a little bit of money. I just checked mine out for the first time, the first of the month, and I got like $12.50. Hey, oh, that sounds good. I'm coming to your house too. I'm gonna make my rounds tonight. It's almost done. I'm getting ready to take it out of the oven in about 10 minutes. Okay. And we'll see about it. Because it's really, that's why I pre-cook the hamburger and stuff in the frying pan so that when you put it in the oven, you just wait for it to brown. In fact, let me go take it out. Be right back. I'll put it over here. Okay, I'm coming right back. So this is it. I'm gonna lift it up just a little bit so you can see it. And then I'm gonna put it over here and let it cool. It looks like a little pie. That's the first time I made that one. I got that recipe on Facebook. Hey, Mobs. How you doing? I got that recipe the other day on Facebook and I flew it out. So that's why I said I'm going to try it because I'm trying to, like I said, cook healthy, but do it with one pot. You know, like, I know either a crock pot or a pan or something like that. And I had 2 pots, but that ain't bad. You know, it's not bad at all because, you know, like I said, it's just him and I. So there's enough for him and I. And then we have leftovers like we had with Sunday's dinner. And, you know, and I made 2 different chickens. So. Hey, Ola Joe, how are you? What's up? So, Ola Joe, laugh everybody if you want to. So I'm going to Ola Joe's page today. I told you I had my dental forms to fill out because the dentist that I'm going to have surgery, I've been to him before, but they can't find my records. So I had to do them all over again. I think I have a job there now because I filled out this whole application that really, you know, you fill out when you're getting a job, I thought anyway. But so I'm thinking, I can go to Old Joe's page now because I did everything, did all my phone calls for today and everything, did all my work upstairs because, you know, I do the laundry and other things and, you know, I put the clothes away and I don't iron, but, you know, I do some knitting and things like that. And then I come downstairs, right? So it's late coming downstairs and my husband was asking me why. And I said, because I had an application to fill out for the dentist because I'm going to the dentist. It's taking me to the dentist tomorrow. And I said, I think I have. And when I get there tomorrow, when I say, so did you hire me? I have no idea. Did you hire me? Did I get the job? Because the secretary knows me. You know, well, she's been joking with me for the last couple of weeks. But, you know, like I said, everybody, if you can listen back to what we were talking about. We did echinacea and garlic and ginger and I forgot what else I have them written down. And we're going to talk some more. We're going to get into it. I'm going to set up some pages and stuff for you to look up things. So just don't look at what I say, because there are people that I listen to that I think are good, and I'll put some of their sites up too. I'm going to have my book so that you can get it online in Kindle. So just bear with me. I'll have it done in a couple of weeks, and then you can get it online in Kindle. Then that way you don't have to order the hardback if you want them. So anyway, so this looks good. I'll bring it around again because Ola Joe, you didn't see it, right? Did you see what I made for dinner? Because if you said yes, then I'm not going to bring it around again. So anyway, okay, I'll bring it around. It's right there. I just have to get up and get it and bring it. So that's it right there, Wiljo. It's baked taco. And it has crescent roll instead of the taco shells and everything. And that's the first time I've ever made it. And I got I was saying before, I got the recipe off of Facebook. So we're going to try it tonight and see how it is. And I would try it, but it's still very hot. So I'm telling you, I filled out 3 pages worth of it. And because I said to her again when I called today, because I needed to know the directions of where they were because they moved. And I said to her, "Did you find my papers?" She said, "No." She said, "But I'll look again." She said, "No, not even in the system." I said, "Well, dang, our love affair's over." She said, "No, not quite, because you got to come have some more teeth out." So she gave me the page and I filled it out. And I hope that this will be the last time. But because I have dry mouth syndrome, I don't know what that's called. I need to look it up. I'm losing teeth. So now I have to have a full partial, but I can keep the, I have a full partial up here. I have nothing down there, but I am losing a back tooth because I broke it, and he was going to cap it and all that. I'm like, nah, we're going to pull that out because he knows in his heart that I'm going to end up losing that tooth. So, it is what it is, you know. I mean, my mother spent so much money on teeth, as I'm sure everybody else's mother, and didn't took their care of their teeth. And I guess when you get older, it just, because like I said, I've had dry mouth syndrome since I was a kid, but it's really like very dry at times, especially in the wintertime. So I try to stay hydrated all the time. That's why when you see me, I'm always drinking something. Because if I don't, then, my mouth gets really dry. And since I've had the stroke, I'm always really drinking something because part of my vocal cords just completely just took a trip, went to Canada, left me. Okay. So, but I mean, I can talk and everything like that. At first I couldn't, but, I began to, talk again and stuff like that. But not like I used to. But, you know. So I said all that to say that didn't help. So anyway, um, oh, okay. I'm looking at 2 different times here, but it's the oven that's on. I'm going to get off the here. And so if you like this, like, share, and subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section. Go through my description box, and there's like Aaliyah's Deals, which is really good. There's Vipon, which is really good for buying things and stuff like that. And by the way, Amazon is having a sale the 10th. It's Amazon Prime Day. It's the 10th and the 11th for next week. Yeah. Yeah. I just don't drink water though. I have to drink. I mean, it really, really, it affects you, you know. And like I said, my mother probably would have made a fortune had she have known that bottled water would be the thing because she would send me to school with water and stuff like that, and she'd send a note to teacher, please let her drink because whatever. She was a nurse, so she was really respected at the school anyway. So, but anyway, good night, everybody. God bless. Stay safe. Hold your family close. I am going to go feed my husband and clean up the kitchen and do some things. Also, look up Just Play because you can get a couple of quarters here and there. And at this particular time, we need to make all kinds of money that we can. All right, I love you. Stay safe. Night. See you tomorrow. Knitting tomorrow.